Let me see. Let me see. There we go. There we go. Let me make sure everything is all good real quick. I hate when it does this. All right, all right. So, what is going on, family? Thank you for kicking it with me on this Tuesday night, this impromptu live. I know I don't usually go live on Tuesdays. I've been saying it for the longest, and I'm going to try to start doing lives on Tuesday. And, things just kind of move a little slow, but I figured I would go live this Tuesday just in case I'm not live for you all on Friday. I am dealing with some kind of cold or something like that. That's why I sound like that. So forgive me if I sound terrible. But before we get into today's live, man, let's go ahead and see what y'all are saying. Straight Paper Chaser, what's good, HG? Salute, Straight Paper Chaser, man. What's good? How you doing? Tyrone Turner Sr., what's good at Homegrown, man? What's good, Tyrone? Glad to have you here. Little Titan, salute, man. That's my guy. Salute to Little Titan. P and Q grind. What's going on, Miss P and Q? Glad to see you in my neck of the woods. Glad to see you. Legit versus replicated. What's good? Oh, yeah. What's good, man? What's good? It's been a long time, man. I got to get you like live or something like that. I know you super busy, but man, I got to get you up here and we can talk and invite your audience and stuff like that, because we getting into a world where these worlds are merging. So hey, it's gonna be a good conversation, especially with how I am. A lot of people don't always agree. Little Titan, Demilo HGK, que la que. Hey, Vic Brown, HD Vic. What's up, Vic? John Gillard, what's up, HG? What's up, John? Man, I'm a little under the weather, but I'm trying to do just a live talk about what's going on in this upcoming week, a little bit of next week, just in case I'm not live Friday. So we're just gonna get into a little bit of what happened, what's gonna happen, what you might be looking forward to, and give y'all a little update on some upcoming releases. Yeah, man, we're gonna do a YouTube live, homie, no doubt, man. I'll be waiting on that. Means what's up? Okay, okay, okay. Thank you for that translation. YouTube live don't translate. I don't speak Spanish. I speak French, and my French is rusty. So that is that. Nice seeing you live, bro, man. It's good to see you as well. It's good to see you as well. So let's see. What are you copping this month? So, with that question, let's take it into what we're going to talk about tonight. So, we already know the Reimagine Royals dropped last weekend, and you can get them any and everywhere. And not only can you get them any and everywhere, but you can get them below retail on StockX, Go, eBay. eBay even messaged me begging me to buy some of the Reimagine Royals off of their website. Now, I haven't bought any yet. I don't know if I'm gonna buy them because I prefer to have like the leather pair, and a lot of people look at this shoe as a good consolation prize for the all leather pair. Me, I'm not looking at it that way. I'd rather have the leather pair. The leather pair is only like $300 in my size, and it's not. They're not going for more than like 340 on average. So I might as well take like the extra 180 or something like that and buy the all leather pair. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. I put in a bid on GOAT for a leather pair. I don't know how that's gonna go, but I'm hoping it goes in my favor. And then maybe I will do a comparison between the all leather pair and the reimagined pair, and just like talk about like the pros and cons. I don't know. Maybe, just something to get excited about or talk about. But for me, those shoes definitely were a pass. Maybe later on down the line, they would have definitely been a yes had they been all leather and then done in the lost and found style. I know a lot of people are tired of hearing about the lost and founds, but the lost and found was the perfect way to do the reimagined series because they did it with the threes. So I don't know why they didn't do it with the Royals, but that's just Jordan things. Now, upcoming this Saturday is the Air Jordan 11 Neapolitans. This was a shoe that we heard about maybe like 3 or 4 months ago, early in the year. And we got images of One Look via Z Sneakerhead, and it was close, but it wasn't quite what we were expecting. And just looking at it now, I was off on the bandwagon for the Neapolitans. I was on, then I jumped off, and now I'm kind of halfway on there. They're not that bad. Now that I look at them, they're not bad at all. They're actually a fairly decent shoe, might I say. So, but at $225, 225, I think like 225, 250, somewhere in that ballpark. Is it a must-have, man? Y'all going like, what do y'all think of those Neapolitan Jordan 11s? They are a women's release, but they are coming in extended sizes for y'all in case you might just want to grab a pair. I think it's like the wrong for those Neapolitan 11s. I think it's the wrong time. They did it with the threes, and they tried it with the 11s, which is weird because Jordan doesn't usually mess around with 11s like that. And history has shown that when they have messed around with the 11s, it didn't turn out so well because you had those animal print 11s, you had the platinum 11s, you had those burgundy 11s, you have those blue all velvet 11s, and those are just a few to name that did not do so well when they started playing with the 11s. Big Brown, I didn't realize they were extended size. I may go for a pair if that's the case. Yeah, they do have some extended sizes. I don't know how far the extended sizes are going, but depending on your size, you should be able to get you a pair. But I'm kind of surprised. That somebody is actually going for them because it's with so many shoes coming out next month, this month, like I can't imagine anybody wanting to pay $225, $250 for a pair of Neapolitan 11s. Because honestly, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to be real honest and straightforward. I believe that those are going to sit on the shelves, that you will be able to get those at a discounted price. Now, that is one shoe that I definitely believe is going to hit the outlets. Though I'm saying it right now, the Neapolitan 11s are going to hit the outlets. Unless they do limited sizes. So, limited numbers. I'm sorry, limited numbers. So let's say HG, when Nike drop a few pairs, people say they should drop more. When they drop a lot of pairs, people say it's too many. What's the right formula in my opinion? So for me, I don't care about resale. So limited numbers have never been my thing. Now I have been known to get caught up in the hype of wanting a shoe to be limited, so that way Like if somebody saw the shoe on my feet, they would be like, "Oh my gosh, how much did you pay for those?" Or those are worth that much. But after that hype died down for me about like 2019, 2021, somewhere in there. After I got over that whole little craze, it was just whatever for me. So I like a lot of numbers because I like a lot of people to get what they're looking for. I I really don't like to hear when people really want a pair of shoes and they miss out on it. And they talk about having to go the resale route because resale is freaking ridiculous in my opinion. And give me just saying, I got to take some of my ginger tea, man. This whatever this sore throat is killing me. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of super limited numbers. I'm not a huge fan of people who say limiting it is a must. I'm more on the side of make enough so that as many people want them can get them. Now I know you can't put shoes on the entire world as a company, but like these little 100,000 pairs and stuff like that, come on, like y'all could really do better, Jordan Brand. Like they could honestly do better. Ryan McPherson, yo, HG, what's up, Ryan, man? Good to see you. John Gillett, I hit on the 11s in the shock drop. Man, that's what's up, John. Congratulations on hitting it. What size did you get? Did you get like a personal pair from the shock drop, or did you get a pair from somebody else? I think the last live you were saying you got them for your girl or something like that, if I remember correctly. Just OG, man. What's up? 100, 100. King Meow Meow. What's goody, man? What's good, Meow Meow? I haven't heard from you in a while, man. Glad to see you tapping in, man. I appreciate you. I'm really looking forward to the gratitudes. The gratitudes. Okay, yeah, so the gratitudes. A lot of people are 50-50 about the gratitudes because we were told that they were going to be the DMPs. Then come to find out, they're kind of like a sweet and low DMP. It's kind of like a not so quite DMP because you don't have the metal Jumpman logo on the back. I think it's like some kind of puff print or like vinyl puff print type material. It's got an all leather upper. I don't know what people's issue is with the all leather upper. I like the ballistic mesh for the Bread 11s because that's my favorite Jordan 11. But I will say, I love the 72 and 10s. I love that leather upper on the 72 and 10s. And I think with this gratitude, a leather upper is the best way to go because we all know white gets dirty. And when white gets dirty, if it's that ballistic mesh upper, it is never easy to clean. It is damn near impossible. I've seen like people who restore shoes and things like that. I've seen them have to do some like really crazy stuff just to restore Concord 11s or like DMP 11s because of that ballistic mesh. It just really holds on to dirt for whatever reason. So I'm all for the gratitudes. I think I'm gonna go for a pair just to not only do a review, but it will be one of my everyday pairs to wear because, like I said, the Concords, I'm terrified to wear my Concords. My Concords are still DS because I'm just afraid to get them dirty. I'm afraid for like dirt to fly up on it or whatever. So they are DS, and for that reason. So yeah, I'm definitely going after a pair of gratitudes. Expect high numbers, not close to bread numbers, I don't think, but it's definitely going to be high numbers. So do your footwork, put in all your raffles because this one is not going to be an easy one. 11s are never an easy cop. Okay, John. So you got King Meow Meow. I think I'm gonna actually go for the the diffused blue Jordan 5s are dope to me. Absolutely, and I'll talk about that in just a second. John Giller said 11 women's. So that is a what? a 9.5 men's. So I'm guessing, okay, so I'm guessing you went for your size. Okay, okay. Did you see the review Nightwing did for wear testers on the Gratitudes? Check that out. I have not seen Nightwing's review. A lot of times, if I think I'm gonna go for a shoe, I don't watch any reviews until I actually get the shoe, because whenever I drop a video, I want to give y'all my raw, uncut, honest opinion. I want y'all to see my excitement or my my lack thereof and all that good stuff. So like I always try to do one take. I try to be one take Jake, and I try to give y'all, you know, that bit of authenticity. So maybe I will take a peek at his video. I don't know. I don't know. But I like to be surprised. So um I have the Gore-Tex Jordan 5s, and they look the same to me. I'm on my Year 5s likewise. I'm glad you're live. It's been a minute, bro. Yeah. It's been a while. I did watch your review on those Gore-Tex 5s. That video you did. I was actually gonna buy those Gore-Tex 5s, but I don't remember what stopped me from buying it. I think the fact that I already had the Toro Bravo or the Raging Bull 5s. I think that's what stopped me from buying the Gore-Tex 5s. And I have like the Platinum 5s that I don't even wear, that I need to crack open and let them breathe. But yeah, those are definitely dope. Those are definitely ones that I was looking at like really, really hard. HG, you ain't got no car collection. What you mean I don't have a car collection? Um, so no, I don't. I mean, I had a car collection. You know, going off of a topic for just a slight second, I had a car collection. I had a 1978 Buick Regal Limited, two door. Um, it had a bunch of limited options. It had the armrest in the middle instead of the bench seat and all that. And I had a 1966 Oldsmobile Cutlass with the gold engine, the Quadrajet rocket, and what else did I own? My uncle owned a Roadrunner, he owned a Trans Am, and he owned something else. So I mean, family wise, we had a car collection, but now like no. I think my next, if I do go back into buying classic cars or cars in general, my next purchase would be a 67 Dodge Charger or a 70s model Charger. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of old school vehicles. So yeah, that's a little bit. And I can work on them too. So that's a plus. Just OG. The Gratitudes are clean and similar to the Concords, but probably will sell out. Holiday 11. Oh, yeah, they're definitely going to sell out. Definitely going to sell out. They're not going to do what all the other shoes have done up until this point. These won't be sitters. Gratitudes easily going to sell out. Yes, facts. King, man, I'm going to cop those Gratitudes only because I don't have the Concords. And that's a good move. That's probably a better move than paying resale prices for Concords, because I don't know what the resale market for Concords is looking like right now, but I'm pretty sure it is ridiculous. Let me check that out real quick. And hey, y'all, don't y'all worry. I'm gonna start getting into the habit of pulling stuff up on the screen. But for right now, because I don't plan on being on here too long, I'm just going to pull them up on my phone. So right now, in my size, a size 10, the Concord 11s from 2018 are going for 463 bucks. So if you can get you a pair of Gratitudes, you'll save half that. And in my opinion, if it's the Concords versus the Gratitudes, I'm going for the Concord. I mean, a Gratitude, because they are a more wearable, everyday type shoe, especially if that's what you're into. Tyrone Turner Sr. said, don't have the Concords or the DMPs. So I'm definitely trying to cop the Gratitudes for retail. Hey, I feel you. I feel you. I still need to cop cherries, but I'm gonna wait. Uh, how long are you gonna wait for the cherries? I mean, like 12s don't ever really. I guess it doesn't really matter because 12s don't ever really go for high prices on the resale market. So even if they did sell out completely by the time you grabbed a pair, you could still probably get a pair for a reasonable price. So, I mean, it's a pretty good move. That's a pretty good move, depending on what you're actually going after. Very nice review. Big Brown, both pairs of I'm on my year fives and gratitudes are a must cop. Those I'm on my years will be tough. Okay, so I see a lot of people talking about the Alma years, so we're just gonna segment into the Alma years, and then once we're done with that, I'm gonna talk about like what else is coming up and things like that. So the Alma year fives, the elephant in the room, dropping next week on the 17th. Right now, the raffles have been open since yesterday, the 6th. One raffle entry per person online unless you live in Atlanta, DC, or Houston. If that's the case, you can go in store and you can fill out an extra raffle for in-store raffle. Now, I live in Atlanta, so I just happen to be lucky enough to be able to put in an extra raffle. And I'm going to do that tomorrow because this release is going to be bananas. This is probably going to be, dare I say, the third largest release for Ama Manier in terms of their Jordan collab, because I would say the threes have always been hands down number one on the list of best collabs that Ama Manier has come out with Jordan. Then the ones next, even though I'm not a fan of the ones, by popular opinion, by popular demand, the ones are slotted in the second place. And then these Ama Manier fives. And a lot of people aren't fans of fives, and a lot of people say they're not fans of fives because of that bulky protective bubble on the ankle. But I'm on my year, and I know y'all have seen it. They have eliminated that bubble, kind of like how, not kind of like, but exactly like Virgil did with the off-white fives, and people love that look. It they say it streamlines the fives and it slims them down. So from the 6th to the 14th is when you can get your raffle entries in online. Right now, it's only for the white pair. When they do the black pair, I'm not sure, but when I find out, I will drop a video and some information, or maybe a short. I'm starting to do shorts too, so be on the lookout for that. But yes, the 6th through the 14th, the I'm on my year 5 raffle. Which one do y'all like more, the white pair or the black pair? I was more on the side of the black pair in the beginning, regardless of how the on foot killer presented them. And we all know who I'm talking about. Not Virgil, but James Whitner. He is terrible at on foot early looks. Whoever keeps letting him do it, they need to stop it because he's definitely killing like his target audience because he always choke it. It doesn't matter what shoe it is. James Whitner is like that old, cool, lame uncle that like he says so he probably says some funny stuff and he probably has a lot of knowledge, but when you look at how he dresses, like it probably frustrates you because he just chokes his shoes. He did it with the 12s and he's done it with the fives because the black pair were the first pair we saw, and a lot of people were frustrated because they didn't think that they were going to get the white pair. A lot of people got frustrated regardless because they found out that they were going to be releasing two colorways. Um, me, which one do I like now? Ah, the white pair is growing on me, but as far as an everyday pair, I like the black pair. I'm a completionist. I collect a lot of stuff, and I have to finish the set, like Pokemon. I gotta catch them all, so I'm gonna go after both pair. Uh, my money is not long. Pause. My pockets ain't big, but When I got it, I got it. When I can get it, I'm gonna get it, and I'm going after both pair. I hope I'm able to get both pair. I did get both pairs of the 12s. I know y'all hate it, but I love them, and they look darn good. And my white pair didn't have that bleeding issue that a lot of people were complaining about. Coffee with the foe. What's good, coffee? What's good? What's good? What's good? Now, if anybody wants to get up here in the live and have a conversation, just hit me up, put it in the chat, put like a hand emoji or something like that so I can see it. And I will be glad to extend you all an invite so you all can get up here and get in on the conversation. Let's see. Coffee with the foe. I need those DMP. You and about a million other people, man. Join the club. Like February, March 2024. Now those cherry 12s, I don't think they'll be sitting around that long. Well, February, yeah. I think February is pushing it. I think Jordan Brand will snatch those back off the shelves before they let them sit until the new year. But like I said, 12s don't ever really go for much on the resale market. The only time that a 12 actually went crazy resale was those gold, black and gold 12s. And I know the name because I have a pair. I think they were like University Gold 12s or something like that. McDaniel Darrell, in my opinion, the Gratitudes are sneaker of the year. Oh, that's a hot take. That's a hot take, especially with people who have fallen in love with the white cement 3s. So you might have a battle on your hands with that one. I'm not gonna touch that one because James and Big Homie and DS, they have got on me 1,000 times about why I'm not such a huge fan of the white cement 3s. They have chopped my head off more times than I can count. A lot of folks want the darker I'm on my year 5s. Yeah, because I mean they're more versatile. I can understand that they're more versatile, but for somebody who collects a lot of shoes, the white pair is good because you're not going to wear them that often. And let's just be real. That's basically what it is. I need both pair. Hey, I'm with you on that, man. I definitely need both pair. 50 draw. I've been buying hella shoes this year. Gonna have to step aside and get back to building this car. Cars ain't cheap to build, especially when hella shoes come out. I'm on my year 5s. I'm on my year 5 raffles done though. Hey, y'all better. Hey, I'm telling y'all better get in on the I'm on my year 5 raffle. The sooner the better, because when it's flooded, it's gonna be flooded, and it's gonna be harder and harder. But yeah, building cars is definitely expensive. I remember when I got my Buick, the rods bent, and I had to rebuild the engine, and it was what's going on, Wise man? What's going on, brother? Glad to see you, man. Glad to see you in here. Oh, okay. So you coffee like the white. I'm on my year 5s. Came me out blue. Nikki Pooh, what's up? What's up, Nikki? Both are fire. Tyrone Turner Sr. said, okay, I love the I'm on my year 5s. However, those white and burgundy 12s sold out quick. Now they half the price. Hate to miss out on these 5s, but would hate more if I could get them half price in a few months. I feel you on that because I did the same thing. I got the black pair on sneakers for retail, and I got the white pair on I'm on my year's website for retail. I'd be lying to y'all if I told y'all that it didn't hurt to see them dip as bad as they did. It really hurt me a little bit. I was like, all I had to do was show patience and it would have saved my pockets. That saying holds true sometimes. Patience saves pockets. But it's a 12. Let's be honest. It's a 12. and 12s have never really been that popular to begin with. I mean, like the overall shape is designed after a boot, and then like the side panels is to represent the rising sun, and we all know how the rising sun was something of peace and things like that, but to the Japanese and to the Koreans it is a whole nightmare. So they're missing, the 12s are missing that Japanese and Korean market as well. So 12s are never going to do well regardless of what colorway it is, what 12 they release, because okay, hot take, a bit of a unpopular opinion. If they do release the taxis, regardless of whether or not um, they release them this year, next year, the year after, the taxis are not going to do well worldwide. It's probably going to be their best bet to stay away from the Japanese, Chinese, Korean market when it comes to the 12s, because that's going to kill it. That market is going to kill it. The American market is going to go crazy now. That's going to be a whole different story. The American market is going to go crazy, but I honestly, depending on the numbers, I honestly don't think that the taxis are going to do so great. So I mean, that might be why they're holding off on doing the taxis. They might actually have been testing us this entire time with these 12 releases, and we might be failing the test. I think I talked about it in my last video that I did on the 12s. And speaking of, I'm gonna drop a review for the 12s. I know, there's thousands of reviews and crap like that, but I got to put out something. But while I'm feeling sick, um, so it's gonna be fillers. So I just appreciate if y'all would just watch it, show me some love, and all that good stuff. But yeah, and I'm doing a review on the Satins, even though I know y'all hate those, the Satin ones, and then I'm going to talk about these fives that are coming up as well. So yeah, y'all just look out for that. I'm trying while I'm sick. I don't know how I'm going to get it done, but I'm going to try. Let's see. Both are fire. I'm going with the white though. Yeah, I can. Man, why not both? Why not both? Why is, we know you got it, brother. Why not just go for both pair? But and these are fives. People like fives more than 12, so these are gonna go crazy. These are gonna go crazy, and I highly doubt that they're gonna go on sale, especially if James Whitner learned from his mistakes with the 12s. I highly doubt they're gonna go on sale, and I don't think there's any suede on the white pair that's gonna bleed, because that bleeding is what really hurt the white pair, and then just like the overall look of the black pair hurt the black pair. But when people got them in hand, they were like, "Oh, these are better than what I thought." Neil Kinman, peace, love, and sneakers, y'all, man. Peace, love, and sneakers to you as well, Neil. Agreed, Tyrone. King Meow said, I like the black, but I have the Gore-Tex Jordan 5s and they look very similar. Nikki Pooh said, right, I got to complete the set. Yeah, you got to catch them all, man. They like Pokemon, man. You got to get them all. Talking about I'm on my years. Those threes from a few years ago are the ones that got away from me. Wish I got those. Okay, so I'm going to tell you. Look for a shoe in your collection that you don't wear, whether it's DS or slightly used. Sell those and just put it towards the I'm on my year threes. Like I have a pair of white Oreo fours. I hate those shoes. When I bought them because I thought I would like them. But when I got the military blacks, I hated the Oreos even more, the white Oreos even more. Now those Oreos are going for like almost $600. So I could easily take a pair that pair of Oreos I have, because I know I'm never gonna wear them, and just get me a pair of Oreos or whatever else I want to get. So I mean, just think about that for a second. I don't know how many shoes you have in your collection, but shoes in your collection could fund shoes that you want for the future. All right, coffee. I'm gonna we'll see if I can go ahead and send you a link, bro. Do 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 do. Give me just a second, coffee. I got you. All right. Neil came in. How much under retail do you think the Royals will go? I'm setting my sights on 140 and copping that shoe is still fire. Given until okay, so right now in my size, the Royals are 160, I believe. Neil, what size do you wear? Because that's a huge factor as well. Because like 6, 7, and 8, I believe, are still retail. Okay, so no, now the 8 is gone under retail, but a 6 to a size 7.5 is still at retail. A few dollars above retail, but they're at retail. The 8s and the 9s, oh, the 10, well, the 10s dropped as well. So 8 through a 10 has hit the 150 mark. So if you in that size range and you trying to get it for 140, give it about another, what is this, November? Give it till December. Give it till about early, middle December, especially when all the other shoes are gonna be busting. Like, and I guarantee you, you'll probably be able to get it at about like 120. Um, so let me see, because at the end of November, you have the Kobe's, the Kobe reverse Grinches. Um, you've got the Powerpuff Girl Dunks coming in December. Regardless of what people say about those Powerpuff Girl Dunks, a lot of people are going to be going for them, whether they're going to be going for them to wear or whether they're going to be going for them to use them as trade bait or resale for what they want. A lot of people are going to be going for them. KB Kicks, what's good, man? What's good? So anyone going for the Nike SB April skateboard joints? Hey, look, me right here. I'm going for them. I want them. And that's all that can be said about it. they're just fire. Tyrone Turner Sr. said, at Neil, I'll copy if they hit 140 if my size is still available. All sizes are going to still be available. I'm going to tell y'all right now, all sizes are going to still be available. So no worries about that. Let's see. Airships are sneaker of the year. Coffee. Okay. Okay. We'll give you your hot take, 5 seconds of fame, airships sneaker of the year for coffee. What y'all think? Are the airships sneaker of the year? I'll take that whole Dornbecker set that's coming. I don't know about that whole Dornbecker set. But see, I don't. I'll just say I don't like all of them. And the threes, I don't even really think I need the threes because the threes remind, like, the threes are just basically the Georgetown threes, but with a green bottom and slime accents on it. Like, I have to look more into it to see like what the thought process behind that was, but I don't. It's not a need. I don't know. Like, Dornbecker has been lazy and has kind of fallen off the last what, 4 years. Neil, a 10 to a 10 and a half. Yeah, so definitely. If it's a 10, yeah, definitely that'll drop by December. Come December, you'll probably definitely be able to get a size 10 and at 140. The 10 and a half is kind of holding at 160, but that's like for from a wide foot people. They're gonna keep spending, they're gonna keep shopping. I bought the Terminator Georgetown last year, then I put them on feet, and the tongue part is shaped so weird to where they hurt the top of my foot, where the middle of the laces are, shaking my head. Um, in that case, I would say to try and sell them and then try and go and get a pair that works for you. Because that happened to me with the Air Max, what is it? The Air Max 90 or the Air Max 1 BBLs. Like they are so tight around my toe, my pinky toe. I thought that pinky toe pain in tennis shoes was a myth, that people were just like over exaggerating and stuff like that. But like, dude, it's so bad. I've been trying to sell them and I won't take anything below what I paid for them. And unfortunately, like they're going for like 20 bucks below what I paid for them. I just want to get what I paid for them so that I can get another size. Like, it's not like I want to get something else, but yeah, I'd sell those. Oh, you talking about those white Oreo 4s? Heck yeah, you absolutely right. As soon as I get back to the house and I feel like going through my collection and finding those, oh, they gone. Trust and believe. Vic Brown said, "What up, Neil? What up, Vic? BX, what's going on in here? What's going on, BX, man? I'm a little under the weather, but we talking about sneakers, how people are feeling, what's coming for the month of November, and what people are most looking forward to. And I mean, people are already talking about sneaker of the year, and we still have one more month to go. So I mean, hey, feel free to join the conversation. But I'm terrible at asking. I'm probably worse than James, but if y'all could, please hit that like button for me. Show y'all support. And anybody who might be watching in the background, ghost watching, please think about hitting that subscribe button and joining the family. We got the best family over here, hands down, bar none. And I can't thank you all enough for all the support that you all have given me thus far, man. Like, we on the road to 1,000. At 1,000, and when I at 1,000 subscribers and I hit that monetization, I'm gonna be giving away a pair of reimagined white cement threes. So in your size. So there you go. A little tidbit for y'all. So go ahead and subscribe. The quicker we get there, the quicker you have your opportunity at securing your pair of white cement 3 reimagines, or even doubling up if you had, because those prices for those white cement 3s are going up. They had a lot of pair release, but they going up like it was almost a limited release. The Aprils are nice, but the mesh ruins it. I wanted those wheat SBs, but missed. Wheat 13 is gonna be like the Royals and 6. Neil, absolutely. Absolutely. Freaking lutely. Right now, you can go on GOAT and get the Wheat 13s for a steal. I think they're going for like 130, maybe. I might be over exaggerating, but somewhere in that ballpark on GOAT right now. And I might just go ahead and grab a pair and do an early review because I want the Wheat 13s. I'm a huge fan of 13s. And at that price, almost close to half of retail, hey, you can't go wrong. And I'm pretty sure it's going to go down even further come release day. So, I mean, hey, that's something to think about. And 13s are comfortable. 13s are probably one of the most comfortable shoes in the Jordan silhouette lineup, if not the most comfortable next to the 12s. Jumpman Eric, yo, what's goody? What's goody, Eric? What's good, man? What's good? Glad to see you. What's good? What's good? Man, not much, man. Especially this cold. This cold is terrible, man. It's kicking my butt. I got my ginger tea. I'm getting ready to take me some Theraflu, the drink, and then once I'm done with that, I'm taking the cough medicine, and I'm basically trying to double down and like put myself into a healing slumber. Let's see. I wouldn't say all that, meow, LOL, on airships, but they up next though. Okay, coffee. Hey, they said they ain't trying to hear that right now, but they saying they definitely respect the airships for what they are. John Gillis said, Neil, what's up, man? What's up? Neil say, what up, John? What up? Tyrone Turner Sr. said, I want the Fear threes. What's y'all opinion on those? So the Fear threes is definitely a shoe that I want, but I feel like they're gonna do like the community is gonna do the Fear threes just like they did the Thunders, just like they did the Burgundy fives, just like they did the Cherries, just like they did a lot of those OG, not OGs that Jordan has slid in this year. The ones that were like super, super hype and sought after back in between, what was it, like 2009 to 2015. I believe the community is just going to kill that shoe and they're going to sit. I wouldn't be surprised if the Fear 3s sit and then you're able to get them for below retail. That is my fear. I don't want to pay full retail for the Fear 3s and they go on sale because I do want them. It's just too many shoes that are just being crammed into one time frame for me to just commit to the Fear 3s, especially when, like I said, you got the reverse Grinches, you got the Gratitudes, you got the I'm on year 5s, 2 pair, might I add. You got a bunch of dunks, the Powerpuff Girl dunks, all of that. You got so many shoes being released in the month of November and December to the point where I guarantee you everybody can't remember every single one. Like, I'm pretty sure everybody can pitch in and remind us of what is going to drop, but we all can't remember every single one. Neil Kimmel said, born and raised are still SB of the year, in my opinion. Hey, I'm going to co-sign you on that. The born and raised are crazy. I want the Unos as well, though. Like, as far as SBs, it would have been the born and raised first, and then the Unos second, and then everything else kind of falls in line if I can remember them all correctly. And that excludes the SB4s. So, that's in its own category. Pass on the Fear 3s. Hey, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Would have copped the off-whites, the off-noir if they were men's. The off-noirs, yeah, that's a pair I've been looking at. And I'm kind of scared to pass up on them because of how black shoes have performed the last 2-3 years. Like, you think a black shoe is going to sit, and then all of a sudden it shoots up to like $7,000-$8,000. And now you're looking like, what the hell? Like, I'm not going to pay $1,000 for an off noir 3. So I don't know. I don't know. But the good thing is I'm a 10, so I can get in women's size shoes. So I never have to worry. I think they may sit too. I'm not mad if I can get those on the low too. Yeah. Neil said he agrees. How can the SB of the year be a sneaker that was practically impossible to get? We've made shoes that were almost impossible to get sneaker of the year numerous years in a row, like some Travises that were almost impossible to get, and other shoes that were almost impossible to get, and they end up still somehow being sneaker of the year. So, I mean, you got to ask the people that one, man. So, chat, how is it that a shoe that was damn near impossible to get becomes sneaker of the year? What are you all's suggested qualifications for sneaker of the year or SB of the year? What are the parameters that they have to fall under in order to be qualified for sneaker of the year. Because I mean, I got a few that I can think of, but I'm gonna keep those. Maybe I'll put that in a video. Yeah, yo, Sosa, yo, what's good, fam? What is good, man? Glad to see you. BX, good point. Okay, there you go. There you go. 13s always get done dirty. Yeah, yeah. The disrespect for a 13 is bananas. Let's see. Still a dope sneaker. Yeah, yo. Pass on the Fear threes. It seems like everybody is passing. Well, a good majority of you all are passing on the Fear threes. I think I feel like I already know why, and I can't blame you. It is definitely, in my opinion, a good move to pass on them. But just keep a watchful eye on them if that's a shoe that you might want to add to your collection, because that might be one where you pass on it and it creeps up in price. I got it. I'm gonna try to get numbers for the Fear 3, so that way I can give y'all a better determination of what like the best move for those would be. Jordan Brand slept on bringing back the classics too long, so now they're yeah, yeah, the wrong time, the absolute worst time to bring back a lot of these classics, because they could have dropped the Cherry 12s not last year, but the year before last. So they could have even dropped them last year, and people probably would have received them better than they did this year. I mean, it was so many classics that not new sneaker enthusiasts saw that they didn't even care about, that like the releases were a little boring. They were a little boring to say the least. It doesn't even feel like Jordan Brand dropped anything really. Sadly, the Fear threes will sit. Yeah, agreed. Too many drops of heat. The Fears are going to be under retail too. Selective. Yeah, yep, yep. Last year was the beginning of me being selective, and this year is the same. The only GR that I think will hold value are the Olive Fours, only because it's a four. The Olive Fours. Um, what do y'all think about the Olive Fours? Because I liked the Olive Fours in the beginning, especially the mock-ups and things like that. But I've kind of fallen off the Olive Fours. The Olive Fours don't seem four-like to me. I don't know what it is. It could be the fact that it doesn't have a cage on it. Maybe I love the cage on the fours that much that when you remove them, it just doesn't seem right. Kind of like the FIFA fours. I think that's what it's called. They were the all red fours with the flag where the cage was. I liked those in the beginning, but when they actually released, I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good on those. So I don't know what it is, but I definitely like the color. I like for the most part, I like what they did with it, but that whole craft series is a struggle. I think they hit maybe one time, and then after that, it's been kind of like eh. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna try to be patient on a couple of these unnecessary releases and try to cop on sale. The opportunity will definitely be there. I don't like the SE Craft series. I'm kind of there with you. It the Craft series is a why? What's the purpose? I think they should focus more on the Reimagine series and maybe put the Craft series to the background and kind of focus on doing the Reimagine series properly. Average, what up, mid guy, man? What up, mid guy? Mid guy in the building. What up, homie, man? What? Yeah, exactly. Yo, G Face, what's going on, family? What's going on? I hit my reverse mocha lows on sneakers. Definitely was sneaker of the year because it was heavily bodied. That's what I'm saying. Some of the shoes that are impossible to get end up being sneaker of the year. I may need to see them in hand for real, for real. Yeah, those fours are definitely something that you might need to see in hand. 13s and 14s don't get enough love. Most comfortable Jordans by far. And they are. I think like 14s, 13s, and 12s don't get that much love. 12s get more love than 13s, but by far the 10, I mean, well, the 11s, the fives, the fours, the threes, the ones, and like sometimes the sixes get more love, but I mean, it is what it is, man. It increases my chances of getting what I want. Said, what's up, mid God? 13s are my favorite, so I love they slept on. Hey, we right here, man. We right here. Nope. People don't care about OGs. People only care about what other people think about their feet. Nowadays, yeah, they do. Yeah, I mean, like the term sneakerhead has definitely changed, which is why I don't go buy a sneakerhead. I just call myself a sneaker enthusiast or a collector of shoes at this point because I don't fall into the category of a sneakerhead. Olive Four Crafts, big trash, Garbaggio, Garbanzo beans. Olive Four is clean to me. It's a clean shoe. It's definitely a clean shoe, but it's just like it feels like it's missing something. It feels off. Fours are getting oversaturated. I mean, that's what they do. They way oversaturated the ones to the point where people are talking about the ones are dead. I don't think the ones are dead. I just think that ones are we're getting a bunch of trash that nobody wants or nobody has asked for. So people have stopped caring. But as soon as they drop a good colorway, people are back on the one bandwagon. As a matter of fact, the reimagined black toe ones are dropping 2024, and I guarantee you those are going to sell out within a heartbeat. They're going to sell out instantly. So I don't know. I don't know. Removing the cage on the fours is a bad move. I definitely feel you. I feel that way, but still copping. Reimagine for white cement, please. Yes, 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 yes. I need a pair of white cements. I don't have a pair, and I refuse to pay the high resale price for a pair of white cements, especially when a lot of pairs crumble because of the Phylon midsole or the type of midsole that they use on the fours. I can't do it. I hope I can get the tight booth SBs. I don't remember what that is. Let me check that out. But I'm pretty sure they dope if you want them. BX, yeah, me too. Did you do any raffles yet? Jordan needs to stop dropping 10 pairs a month. We need to go back to Saturdays only and no leaks, no excitement anymore because we're a year in advance in info. I definitely feel you on that. Um, maybe I wouldn't say one release a week, maybe two releases a week, maybe a release on like a Tuesday to give people who uh have trouble getting on the weekends an opportunity because it seems like people's best chances to hit are during the week. So maybe one release sometime during the week and then one release on the weekend. But definitely like these 3 and 4 releases a week are garbage. It is, and that's what they are releasing. Garbage. It's unnecessary. So I mean, but it goes back to the argument. Like, do we want them limited or do we want them widely available? Like people keep asking for shoes, and when they give us shoes, we say we don't want them. But when they don't give us shoes, we say we need more shoes. So I mean, it's a double-edged sword. It's like kind of pick your poison. Let's see. I'm cautious about raffles that require you to enter card information. I am too, but sometimes you got to trust your bank. So yeah, I trust my bank. Let's see. My bad, y'all. Little technical difficulties there, but BX on the fence on the tight booth panda-ish. Nah, OG treatment without the reimagined on white cement floors. But do you think they really gonna give us like OG treatment on the white cements, especially when the white cements released? What is it? Well, like 2016, I believe. Reimagined Chicago black toe mid. Nobody want no mids. Nobody wants mids. You'll be good, bro. Trust me. I'm a mod. Oh, BX. Now you'll be good, bro. Trust me. I'm a mod. Let me see. I need to figure out. I got to figure out how to set my mods. As soon as I figure that out, but I got you. I'm gonna need some mods in a minute. Understand that, but that orange hit does something for me. White cement fours was my first Jordan in 1989, my holy grail, but not paying 1,000 for exactly like that's that's insane, especially in today's sneaker market. Reimagined three black cements, 7 Olympics. Um, I don't know about the black cements. I feel like it might be a little too early, but the Olympic sevens, that's definitely going to be a good one. That's definitely going to be a good one that what they should do. BX, no problem, bro. Good luck. Just stay away from my size eights. A little shoe size battle. You're good, bro. I'm a 10 and a half. Oh, okay. So where you safe. But that's a little bit of what's releasing. We have I didn't mention the Navy fives because I don't think anybody wants the Navy fives. That's the next shoe coming this weekend. I don't even know how much the Navy fives are supposed to be this weekend, which is why, you know, I didn't even mention it, but I don't think anybody's going for it. Does anybody really want the Navy fives? So y'all going for the Navy fives? Because the way I see it, I don't even have to think about that one. That one is definitely going to sit. It is going to be an outlet special, dust tan stand, sit like a project chick, however you want to put it. What's the question? The question is, what do y'all think about the Navy fives dropping this weekend? Did anybody want them? Did anybody want those Navy fives? Because I don't know, not one single person. Maybe some girls wanted the Navy fives, but I don't know. I'm going for off whites over Navy fives every single time. Pass on the Navy fives. Oh, really? Good luck. Now I know like 5 people now, six. That's a 10 and a half. 10 and a half, man. That's got to be tough. I'm gonna wait till they go on sale. See, I don't even think I'm gonna wait for them to go on sale. I'm gonna. They just gonna be sitting. They just gonna be sitting. Like I will live vicariously through you when it comes to those Navy fives because I don't need them. Straight to the outlets for those Navy fives. Absolutely. Navy five outlet special 2024 cop so far. For me, it's the Bread Fours, military and smoke gray, 85 low blue, and any other 85s. So so right now for 2024, what I definitely want over it all else, the black toe reimagines. I need a pair of black toes. And I also need those reimagined bread fours. That looks like a shoe that once they're worn in, they're gonna look incredible. And it'll give me an opportunity to save my OG bread fours. So I'm all in on that. I have my green bean fives and they're still DS. I don't blame you. Like the green bean fives were I don't even think they were like a real big hit when they first released, but somehow they became like a fan favorite. I don't know how the hell that happened, but it did. And Green Bean Fives went on super sale. Now the Off-White Fives got the PGH colors. I got a cop for my PGH gear, and out of respect to VA, I feel you. I need the Jumpman Jacks. Navy 5 has canvas. Canvas does not belong on a Jordan. I think it's canvas and suede. I think it's a combination. Like on the ankle collar and the heel counter, it's suede. And then around the toe cap is suede as well. But on the toe box is navy, and on the side panels is navy. That is a ugly combination. The colorway is dope, but the combination is booty. I respect that. What would you do if Nike re-releases the Off-White Chicago ones? Ooh, I'm beating up everybody grandma for them. I need those. I ain't gonna lie. I would go crazy. I'm fighting grandmas. I don't, boy, because 10 bands. Oh, well, I think they've gone down now, but almost 10 bands for a shoe is stupid. That's stupid, ridiculous. And anybody, I mean, anybody who can pay it, God bless them. I'm glad they have I'm glad they pockets long like that, but I don't understand why. Even if I did have 10 bands, I wouldn't spend 10. Well, even if I had quadruple that, if I had 40 or $50,000, I wouldn't waste 10,000 on a pair of Off-White Chicago ones. It's like a waxed suede. I like the colorway though. Right. That's facts. That's facts. My family from PGH. Hey, that's what's up. Those Craft Fives had a canvas type material as well. Trash. Craft. I forgot they even did a Craft Five. That's terrible. Aliquippa. I don't know what Aliquippa is, but that's a lot of syllables. Oh, okay, I'm from PGH too. Oh, okay, you talking to P Town 24. Okay, yeah. Speaking of grandmas, did you cop the grandma couch Adidas? I caught both colors. I didn't even see those. Adidas is dead. Adidas is dead to the bone. And the only thing I'm waiting for from Adidas is that the Fear of God collab. I'm trying to get like a couple of pairs of those shoes that he's gonna release. I forgot what his name is. I can't ever remember nobody's name, but those look pretty cool. But other than that, like, man, no, I ain't looked at Adidas in a long time. Like, I wasn't even a huge fan of like Yeezys like that. It's maybe like 2 or 3 Yeezys that I actually like. Ryan, check out the SPO Game 1 Black and Gold. Dope. Wear Testers just reviewed them. I need to look at some of his other videos because I fell behind on his videos trying to do my home. P-Town, you a Steelers fan? You know he is. Those corn Adidas W. I'm gonna have to look at them then. Fire, and I don't like corn. It's sad that it's the final season of Full Size Run on Complex. Really? I didn't even know that. I fell off on Full Size Run too. I love Full Size Run. For 2024, I want the military fours. The military blue fours. The dope shoe. I don't know how bad I want them, but a dope shoe. Checks or stripes? Ooh, that's a good question. I like checks over stripes. Checks makes me money. Checks is money. I think that's the way I wanted to say it. Checks is money. I like checks over stripes. Checks over stripes for me. I don't own any Adidas. Military 4 is only one step under the white cements, in my opinion. Checks over stripes all day. Like, I think for stripes to be over checks, you have to go outside the American market, because the American market is very Nike centric. And Europe is really heavy on Adidas. Now, and now Nike is still king, but Adidas was holding on for a little bit. Like, they were definitely holding on for a little bit, and then they dropped Kanye, and then they just went downhill. Like, so much so that they had to sign Jerry Lorenzo, because Jenna Ortega, Bad Bunny, everybody else ain't doing it for Adidas like Kanye did it. Now, I do understand that the Latin market is being reached through those artists and actresses and things like that, but it ain't like Nike. I'm sorry, it just ain't like Nike. So checks. I have a few Pumas. I've always wanted to own a pair of Pumas, but like Pumas have always been so narrow. I don't understand how Pumas operate. They're narrow as crap, and then the only line that's regular were the dad shoe line, and I'm kind of out of the dad shoe phase. If I were to get dad shoes, they would be more so along the lines of like New Balances and things like that, and not a Puma. I don't know how Puma stays in business, to be honest. Like, what is their most popular model? I don't know. Checks over stripes, but Adidas has some good drops this year. Yeah, Adidas definitely has some good drops, but they ain't like Nike. The Ferrari kicks are comfortable. I own one New Balance. I own none. Checks over stripes except Yeezys. I feel you. Asics, also known as basics. Sambas are trendy. LOL. I guess. I don't know much about Sambas. The Naruto Asics are absolute fire, not dad shoes at all. I saw those Naruto Asics, and I was pissed. I'm a huge fan of Naruto, so I'm overly critical when they throw Naruto on stuff. Like, I think I own one Naruto shirt, and it's of Pervy Sage, and it is probably the dopest Naruto shirt I have ever found, because like all the other Naruto shirts are like they're trash in my opinion. Uh, and he's got so many memorable poses and looks and things like that, and they just do him trash. Like, I don't know who I don't know who could do a Naruto collab better, but somebody needs to do it. Cause I think Zion Williamson had some Naruto collab shoes, and they were all right, but to my Naruto fandom, they were trash. I do like the Puma Clydes because that was the first signature basketball player shoe, Walt Frazier. I bought the Jordan 10 Steels 2013. I hope they bring those back with an OG shape. I don't like 10s. I don't see the fascination and the appeal with 10s, but I'm not gonna hate, man. I need to be open to an open dialogue for why people like 10 so much. Being in the DMV, I have a few New Balances, 990s, 993s, and 9060s. And I heard those are the good models. I heard the 550s through Rose Anvil. The 550s are trash. They use terrible leather. It's coated in paint, and to stay away from those. But all the other stuff is pretty good. So one day I'll be able to get a pair of New Balance. It's just not today, because New Balances are harder to get than Jordan releases. Like good New Balances are harder to get than Jordan releases. I like Sauconys too. Those joints hard to get. DMV stand up, home of the New Balance. Oh, okay. I feel you. I feel you. Shout out to the DMV. The first time I heard somebody say the DMV, I was thinking about the Department of Motor Vehicles. And then I was like, oh, yeah, Detroit. And I felt stupid. I felt like an idiot. Patrick Ewing's anyone? Um, Patrick Ewings are like a niche. Like certain type of people like Patrick Ewings. Like big-footed people like Patrick Ewings because that's what they really made for. I've seen some pretty dope colorways, but not enough to make me want to buy them. And they throw everything in with Patrick Ewing to try to get you to buy them. They throw like Jordan style colorways. They throw like the straps on them. They throw like basketball hang tags on them, and it's like they still ain't selling like that. Like people would rather buy a Ghostbuster Reebok or a Jurassic Park Reebok than buy a Patrick Ewing. I don't understand it. I don't get it. 10s are comfortable, not my favorite, but I will wear them. Okay. 10s are nice, mad comfy, and I love the sole on them as well. Now the sole is dope. The sole is dope with all the accomplishments on the bottom, but like, how often are you really going to see the bottom of the shoe? Nobody ever sees the bottom of the shoe unless you just pick your foot up or you kick somebody in the face and imprint the bottom of your shoe on their face. Like, nobody's going to see it. Ewings are too big and bulky, but materials are straight. Yeah, the materials are like, that's one thing that Adidas does have. Adidas does have good materials. Ewings do have good materials. Reebok has good materials. But for some reason, Jordan Brand doesn't have good materials. They're just solely flying off of the strength of Jordan. And it's working because we still buying them like idiots, but and ignoring everything else. But yeah, Ewings are cool, just mad bulky. 9s are my least favorite Jordan. Wow. Why? Like because they're is it because of the fit that 9s are your least favorite Jordan? Like 9s, I like them. They're not in like my top 5, I don't think. But 9s, I actually like 9s. I have the black, white, and red 9s, also known as the Space Jam 9s, when they released the Space Jam 11s. I was able to get those as well. With like the flake inside of the mud guard, which is dope. Dope touch. They did an incredible job on that. But I like 9s. 9s are clean in the wintertime. That's what I would say about the 10s. 10s, I think 10s are more suited for the wintertime. Like 10s look like that combat boot that you can just go through concrete, mud, snow, a burning building. You can kick over trees. Like you can kick a tank like Superman. That's what 10s look like to me. Why is Nike dropping Converse collaborations? No reason to care about them unless they do true one-to-one weapons. So Nike owns Converse. Nike has been dropping Converse collabs and things like that since they bought them, like in I want to say like 2020, 2021, something like that. I can't remember when they bought them, but they've been doing like collabs for the longest. They've been trying to bring Converse back, but I don't think Nike is a good company to bring Converse back. Just keep making chucks and be done with it. Yeah. 9s are a boot for me. I wear them in the winter in snow, but they're not fashionable. Come on, Nikki Pooh, you gotta look at them Space Jam 9s, man. Those are cold. Those are cold. I've heard a lot of good reviews on the Vomero 5s. I have too. I like the colors. I like some of the colors of the Vomero. I almost bought a pair of Vomeros, but I was like, let me wait. Maybe I can catch a pair on sale. That way, if I don't like them, I won't feel too bad about spending the price that I spent. So if I can find some Vomeros for like maybe $100 or below, I'll definitely buy a pair. Depending on the colorway. Let me say that. Depending on the colorway. Because I'm real picky. I don't like the silhouette of nines. Okay, okay. Nike bought Converse. Yeah, yeah. Vomero 5 is comfy AF and fire in certain colors. Yeah, I hear they're comfortable. Crew loves Vomeros. Um, so like I think I can't think of anybody else who wears Vomeros, but that would definitely be the place to start. Now, before I forget, hey, anybody that hasn't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. My name is Homegrown Kicks, but all y'all are my family, so y'all definitely can call me HG. We are family in this thing, and that's how we're gonna stay. One of the littest lives on Friday night. I'm trying to make this live lit on this Tuesday night. And hey, I couldn't ask for a better family. Nines are fire. Love them. My least favorite Jordan is the 4. I only like the military blue 4s, hence why I can't wait for the release next year. Hey, don't let James hear you say that. Don't let James hear you say that. We need some Air Converse 1s. I wonder how that would look. The Vomero 5 always sells out. The ones dropping next week are dope. I'm gonna look at that. But yeah, I think it was like the yellow colorway, like the orangish yellow sunset kind of colorway that either restocked a bunch of times or didn't sell out. And I was waiting to get that for like below retail, but it didn't work out. So I just kind of passed. I have the Dornbecker Vomeros and they are fire. That's the one that people went crazy for. When the Vomeros dropped, nobody really paid attention to them until the Dornbecker Vomeros dropped with that crazy colorway. And then that's when like the Vomeros just like blew up. LeBron says the Vomero 5 is his family's favorite shoe. LeBron got some big feet, so he needs the most comfortable shoe possible. I've been subscribed for a minute. God bless you. I appreciate it, BX. I appreciate it, and I appreciate all your support. Vomero was going to sleep in outlets a few years back. Yeah, yeah. Nikki Pooh, Neil Kimmon said he is jealous. What's HG's favorite shoe of all time? Let me see. So I got kind of two answers for this because one of them is extremely hard to obtain, but the other one almost impossible to obtain. And the other one is what got me into collecting sneakers, like what really got me into collecting sneakers. But for an honorable mention, I have to say the Bred 11s. The Bred 11s, crazy dope Jordan. I love that shoe. As far as Jordans, my favorite Jordan of all time is the Air Jordan 13. What you call it? And it's crazy. I can't think of it right now. That's what happens when you get sick. But the Flint 13s, the Air Jordan 13, Flint 13s is my all-time favorite Jordan, hands down. Like, even like when people thought that ones were ugly, 13 stood above the rest. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe because it was blue and gray, and blue was my favorite color, and the way that blue hit off that gray and they complemented each other. And then you had like the 3M on there, and then that panther eye on the side. Crazy, crazy. But as far as the shoe that I would take if my house burned down and I could only take one pair, it is a pair of shoes that I actually won in a contest with the shoe surgeon. They are a pair of, what is his name? With the eyebrow. They call him the brow. Anthony Anthony Davis, I think it is. It was a collaboration between Ruffles Potato Chip, Anthony Davis, and the shoe surgeon. And they were in the silhouette of an Air Jordan 1. And for the highs, there was only 3 pairs of highs. I think Harrison Neville got 1 pair of the highs, and I think a Sneaker Life got the other pair of the highs, and then there were 3 pairs of lows. And I only person I know that got a pair of the lows was Jock Slade. I don't know who else got the other pair of the lows, but I was one of the 3 to get a pair of the highs, and they're dope. The leather is incredible. I've worn them like once or twice. They're in my profile picture, but I love those. P-Town said his is the Jordan 8 Black Aquas. Neil Kimmons, sorry guys, but I gotta go. 3rd period is starting, and I've been ignoring my blues. Peace, love, and Snickers, y'all. Man, salute to you, Neil. Man, thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. Hey, it's all love around here. We all got things to do. I just appreciate you spending your time with me when you could have been doing something else, man. I appreciate it. Playoff 11s for King Meow, his all-time favorite. Ryan McPherson said, peace. Be kind to Kenny this Sunday. Facts. 4 white cements. The white cement 4s. Okay. Yeah. Hey, that's definitely a good shoe. See you Friday at Soul to Soul. Go Steelers. Hopefully, I will be there on Friday, man. Hopefully, I'll be feeling better by the time Friday rolls around, and I will definitely be there if I can. Anthony Davis, yep. HG, what do you think about sneaker battles? To me, sneaker battles are a waste of time at this point because nobody does sneaker battles the correct way. I've not seen them do it well and properly in a long time since what's his name that first started sneaker battles back in like 2016, 2017. I haven't seen it done correctly because people can't get over biases when it comes to sneaker battles. I literally lost a sneaker battle because somebody didn't like Jordan 1s. And I'm just like, but it's not whether or not you like the shoe or not. It's what answers the question. So as long as people are going to hold unfair biases, and I understand that biases are hard to get past, but as long as people are going to hold unfair biases, then sneaker battles will always be garbage. They will always be trash. And I that's why I don't do them anymore. I've done 2 and I don't do them anymore. But I see we have been in here for the better half of an hour and 30 minutes. Y'all have stuck it out with me. I definitely appreciate y'all. I got to go take my medicine so I can get ready to get up and go to work in the morning. So I think we are going to shut it down there. Before we go, I want to say on your way out, if you are ghost watching, please hit that subscribe button, become part of the family. If you haven't already, hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it. It helps the family grow, and it makes the YouTube algorithms know what it lets them know that we're doing something positive in here, because that's what I try to push for. And as always, before I sign off, I cannot leave y'all without saying nothing is impossible. Fight for everything you believe in. Don't let anything stand in your way, and dream hungry. Until next time, whatever another live may be. I will catch you all later. Peace. Love y'all, man. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.